What is up, guys? Today is another day, and as you can see behind me, we've got a new car. Once again, I have bought a new car, but this time, back to my roots. It's a ND Miata 17 Club Edition, so it's like a 6-speed with a LSD, built-in shocks, whatever. And I'm doing the coilovers in this car, so I'm gonna take you on a brief journey so you guys can see how the coilovers are done in this car, since it's fairly new and there's not a lot of videos on it. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so on the front side, you're gonna see the strut itself, the upper control arm, the end link, and the lower part of the control of the shock that's attached to the control arm. So you have to undo this. It's two 17s, so 117 nut and 117 bolt. It should come out fairly easy. Then I believe this right here, it's 14 millimeter for the end link, so you have to undo that. And then the two top bolts of the control arms, these two things. So the control arm drops forward and you can pull the actual shock out instead of trying to pull it through here, because it's not gonna fit. I've seen some people struggle with that. It's just not gonna work. And yeah, once it's out, I'm gonna show you guys. Everything underneath, you get these two lines that are attached, the brake lines and the ABS, the two top bolts, the bottom strut, and the end link. Once you do all that, you go up here. If you have a club, you're gonna have a strut bar. You have to remove your strut bar, and then 3 bolts on each side that will let the shock like fall down. So yeah, now let's get to taking that out, and I'll show you guys once everything's out. Once you undo everything should come out like this, and you push the shock out and then pull up. That's the easiest way to do it. I see some ND people struggling with that, but yeah, this is the way to go. So knocked out the front in like about what, 20 minutes? Something like that. Yeah, once you undo everything on top and everything on the bottom, you slide your coilover in. Make sure you lower it, of course, and measure it, and have the same on both sides. Tighten everything up. All you have to take off is these 2 bolts that connect the lines. There's 2 back bolts, the end link bolt, the bottom one, and the bottom shock bolt. That's all you need to take out, and all the bolts up top. And drops forward and then reverse everything. Now we're gonna go to the back, but first we're gonna lower it, see what it looks like on the front. If I wanted to lower, something like that. So yeah, here we just got the rear out. Literally all you have to do is take this one bolt out, nothing else. You don't touch anything else. And there's two bolts, 14 millimeter bolts up top. You have to take some of the carpet off to get to it, and that's it. You finagle it and take it out. Easiest ever. So for the rear, you have to take that off, and how you take that off is like back here. Once you remove part of the carpet, you're gonna see a few bolts screwing that metal piece in. You take those off, and then your shock is gonna be right there, the top hat. You have to use a wrench. In this case, we're using 9/16 and it works, but it should be a 14. And yeah, just undo those 2 bolts, the 1 bolt on the bottom, and it should come right out. Same thing on this side. This way you can see it.